Good evening and welcome to Justeventoneline Weekend News at 9. I am Anifat Ismail. The news headlines. Nigeria exits global money laundering watch list. National Assembly reviews 55 new states' proposals. Representative to investigate prevalence, effect of illicit drugs. Federal government adopts uniform prices for housing units. Emir of Ilorin, Turbans, Alhaji Baba-Alakara AbdulSalam as new Magaji, Jaji, Ogba, Amule, Idi-Ape. Kwara Federal Fire Service hosts fire safety workshops for students and worshippers in Ilorin. Ambassiyah movement holds solid duty rally, urged Ambassador Yahaya Seriki to contest 2027 Kwara Governorship election. Zulum raises alarm over use of drones by Boko Haram to attack soldiers. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has described Nigeria's removal from the Financial Action Task Force Grace List. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has described Nigeria's removal from the Financial Action Task Force Grey List as a strategic victory for the nation's economy and financial governance. In a statement issued by Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, Tinubu said development was not just a technical accomplishment, but a strategic victory for our economy and renewed vote for confidence in Nigeria's financial governance. The president said his administration treated the designation as a call to action rather than a setback, as it directed key agencies to implement sweeping reforms. The National Assembly has begun discussions on constitutional amendment to create 55 new states and 278 additional local government areas nationwide. The Deputy Senate President, Barau Jibrit, Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Ismail Mudashir, disclosed this in a statement issued in Abuja on Friday. Barau, who spoke during the opening of a two-day joint retreat of Senate and as a Representatives Committee on the review of the 1999 Constitution in Lagos, reaffirmed the legislature's commitment to delivering people-centered and timely amendments to the Constitution. The House of Representatives has constituted an ad hoc committee to investigate the prevalence, regulation and impact of drugs, tobacco, alcohol, illicit trafficking and related abuses on the economy of the nation. The committee, headed by Honorable Oluwatimiyi Adelegbe, was set up sequel to resolution of the House to probe the prevalence of drug abuse by Nigerians. Honorable Adelegbe said in a statement that the committee has been charged with the urgent task of examining the root causes, identifying institutional weakness, regulatory and enforcement gaps, and developing practical solutions to combat this menace by strengthening national drug control mechanisms, promoting public health, and protecting citizens from substance-related harms. The federal government has announced a uniform price for all the houses under the renewed housing program. The uniform price will ensure that Nigerians across all regions have equal opportunities to benefit from the renewed Hope Housing Program. Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, said priority in the allocation of the housing units will be given to low and middle income earners, civil servants at all levels of government, employees in the organized private sector with verifiable sources of income, and Nigerians in the diaspora who wish to own homes in the country. The chairman of the Kwara State Traditional Council of Obas and Chiefs and the Emir of Ilorin, Dr. Ibrahim Zulu Gambari, CFR, on Friday, officially Turbans Alhaji Baba-Alakara AbdulSalam as new Magaji Jaji Ogba Amule Idi-Ape of Ilorin. During the Turbans ceremony held at the Emir's Palace, Dr. Zulu Gambari as the newly installed Magaji to lead his people with wisdom, humility, and dedication to peace and unity. The revered monarch also cautioned against the sale of communal lands, advising the new Magaji to lease lands to investors instead as a way of safeguarding the interest of future generations. He prayed for a peaceful and prosperous reign of Alhaji AbdulSalam and wished him divine guidance and success in his new role. The Federal Fire Service Kwara State Command held 2 fire safety sensitization programs on Friday, targeting students at Raudatul Ulum in Okefoma and worshippers at the Ansar Islam weekly lecture in Okekere. The initiatives, directed by State Controller ACF Mary, form part of the command's broader campaign to raise awareness among students, religious congregations, and the public about fire prevention, safety protocols, and emergency response. In a press statement made available to Justeventoneline TV on Friday by Public Relations Officer ASF1 Jimo Ibrahim, said ASF2 Musa Abdul during the session as Raudatul Ulum emphasized the need for fire safety education while encouraging the students to develop habits that prioritize safety in school and home. At the Ansar Islam event, the SF2 Musa Abdul and Public Relations Officer Jimo Ibrahim addressed the congregation on the need to maintain vigilance in homes, mosques, and workplaces. They stressed the importance of equipping the spaces with essential firefighting tools like extinguishers and fire blankets. Modibo Ibrahim affirmed the service dedication to ongoing public outreach and partnerships with educational and faith-based organizations, while describing fire safety as a collective duty for everyone. Sheikh Ahmed Labib Agbaji, the founder of Raudatul Ulum Islamic Center, Sheikh Abdul Kamaldeen Al-Adabi, Khalifa Adabiya, and the guest speaker, Sheikh Buhari Omomusa, praised the Federal Fire Service for the session while offering prayers for the command's success and committing to further collaboration on fire safety efforts. In a show of strong political support and unity, the Ambassiyah movement on Saturday held a solidarity rally in Ilorin, calling on Ambassador Yahaya Seriki to contest the 2027 governorship election in Kwara State. The rally, which commenced at Bake, saw supporters and members of the movement marching through major routes, including Post Office, Government House, and concluded at Fati in Ilorin. chanting solidarity songs and displaying banners with inscriptions urging Yahaya Seriki to join the 2027 governorship race. The participants described him as a grassroots leader, philanthropist, and unifying force, capable of sustaining and advancing the progress of Kwara.
When we are talking about human capital development, investment, and so many other, socio-economic development in Kwara South, Ambassador has been distinguished himself to be, first among the equal. And the reason why we in Kwara South youth are now coming out to call on Ambassador Seriki to come out and represent us, you youth, to be our representative.
Leaders of Ambassiyah movement stated that the call was driven by Seriki's track record of commitment to youth empowerment, community development, and his unwavering dedication to the prosperity of the state.
As you can see, this YSP16, we are calling Ambassador Yahaya Seriki to come and represent the people of Kwara State in upcoming election, 2027 election, to present himself.
They expressed confidence that his leadership will bring inclusive governance and renewed development across the 16 local government areas of Kwara State. The Borno State Governor, Baba-Alakara Zulum, has called on the federal government to conduct an immediate and comprehensive review of Nigeria's safety and defense mechanisms. The call was made on Friday in Mafa town after Boko Haram terrorists reportedly deployed a drone to attack military formations in Borno and Yobe states, marking a dangerous escalation in the group's operational capabilities. While briefing the newsmen, Governor Zulum expressed deep concern over the emergence of drones as a new threat. On Justeventoneline Weekend News at 9, here's the recap of the story. Nigeria exits global money laundering watchlist. National Assembly review 55 new states proposals. Representative to investigate prevalence, effect of illicit drugs. Federal government adopts uniform prices for housing units. Emir Ilorin, Turbans, Alhaji, Baba-Alakara, AbdulSalam as the Magaji, Jaji, Ogba, Amule, Idi-Ape. Kwara Federal Fire Service holds fire safety workshops for students and worshippers in Ilorin. Ambassiyah movement holds solidarity rally. Urge Ambassador Yahaya Seriki to contest 2027 Kwara Governorship election. Zulum raises the lamb over use of drones by Boko Haram to attack soldiers. Thank you for watching Justeventoneline News. Don't change yourself for other people to like you. For more news, visit www.justeventoneline.com, and to read more updates, follow us on our social media platforms with a tab at Justeventoneline. You can also send us an email on justeventoneline@gmail.com. I am Anifat Ismail. Good night.